Hey murders, it's me, your favorite She Wrote Joe. Welcome back to, that's right, the Murder She Wrote Hog Game. We solved the first 2 murders already. Technically, there were...
and she's torturing people who have hair.
Thank you, Fireboy. Technically, there were 2 murders in one of them, I think. So we're on our 3rd murder in A Garden to Die For. Thank you again, Fireboy, for the reminder. Ooh, this is pretty. This looks like a Nancy Drew one. And I'm doing relaxed. We're not doing timed.
Our next stop is Matthew O'Neill's garden.
Oh,
I've been looking forward
it's like
to
a
this
garden
one.
tour.
Matthew has the best formal English garden I've ever seen outside of England.
Too much trouble to maintain. I'll take my informal New England garden any day.
Oh my God, Matthew!
Not murdered in his own garden.
Dead.
Was he giving him a wet willy?
Doc, Mrs. F, let me get this straight.
That's how I check to see if people died.
Garden, you found Mr. O'Neill just as he is, dead in the middle of the garden with a rose in his hand.
He didn't react,
That's
he's
right,
dead.
Sheriff.
Any idea what he died from, Doc?
I haven't the slightest idea.
I better take a look around. Mrs. F, you want to stick around, make sure I don't miss anything?
Certainly.
We're back
If you
in
think I
Cabot
can be of
Cove, aren't
some
we?
help.
You gotta check if people are dead by wet willies. If you wet willy someone and they don't respond, they might be dead. And if you suck on their toes and their toes are cold, it might be dead. This is a different one from the lobster one. Whatever forever. Thank you for the 8 months. I appreciate it. And Canis, thank you for the follow. So both the sheriff and the doctor have been here, and they're just leaving the body, and sometimes that's okay. So if y'all remember, we have to find the typewriter parts first, as well as that, in order to see what these are. Someone had a good point in the YouTube comment section. They said, maybe sometimes when you click on things, because I've been clicking on things, but they haven't been showing up. Or they haven't been able to be clicked, and they were like, maybe it's because you haven't spelled the words all the way with the typewriter. And that's valid. And that's valid. I need it's always the I. Take the watch. Take the watch. I'm gonna sell the watch on eBay. Is that a 2nd place ribbon? Ooh, I'd die too. Ooh, girl. I'd die in my garden too. 2nd place? Sometimes dead is better. Sometimes dead is better. So close to the eye. Cat toys everywhere. Did Matthew have cats? Not that I know of, no. Here it is. Garden shear. So we have to do we have to rake the leaves. We love an interactive hog. Ew! Ew! Do I know anyone with those initials? Ew! Oh, 2nd place ribbon is something I need to click. See, that's one of the instances of I hadn't found all the letters. Whoa, 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 hey! Are those pieces of tape? Paper shreds. Oh, okay. Sometimes I don't look at that first. Sometimes I look at this first. Shoe prints. Someone with work boots was walking around here this morning. It wasn't Matthew. He's wearing loafers. Well, so I've watched a lot of Monty Don UK gardening shows. And it seems like British gardens are so much better than American ones. American ones are like, well, I don't know about New England ones. I'm not in on no one around here has a garden because no one here lives in houses. But in like England, they're like, let's let things go nice and pretty and wild. And yeah, and then when we're talking about American front lawns, you're like, grass and pesticides. Grass and pesticides that no one's ever gonna walk on. I've watched a lot of Monty Don. Y'all, I'm basically like, the TV that I watch is probably like something a 50, 60, 70-year-old British person watches, is my vibe. An extremely powerful pesticide. It would be quite lethal if used incorrectly. Antiques Road Trip. Sometimes I watch Antiques Road Trip on the weekends for 12 hours a day. Not Antiques Road Show. If you don't know about Antiques Road Trip, if you don't know about Sarah Beanie, Keeping Up Appearances, I grew up with. I grew up watching reruns of Keeping Up Appearances. Hyacinth Bouquet raised me. Don't get me started. I need, okay, let's focus. Hey! Hey! Humboldt Chemicals. This must be the mug that he was drinking from. Oh dear, perhaps he was poisoned. Yes, Collie. Very much so. Very much so. Time of death. Oh yeah, that's probably his watch. Your watch doesn't... Oh my god. I heard a rumor that the FD or whoever lets things be in watches. So sometimes the health stuff in your watch has to be like approved before they'll release it. So now there's a new thing on your smartwatch that's rolling out that lets you know when you're dead. That lets you know when you're dead. A time of death feature on your smartwatch. And I'm like, something about that? Something about me? Okay, a seashell. Feels like I've seen a seashell. I saw Eric. That's upsetting. Do you have the Pixel Watch 3? I have the Pixel Watch 3 and mine's been fine, although I've had to restart it a few times to make the step count work. A peach oh, that's the one in his hand. Why is he holding a rose? I'm not sure, but it's not one of his. There's no other rose of this color in his garden. Uh-oh. A symbol Bill. So I have no idea what that is, unless Bill's a snowman. There's the paper shred. Did y'all see the seashell? Did y'all see the seashell? Oh, this is probably the bill. Oh, like a bill. I got this. No. That probably goes on the end. Or it doesn't go on the end. Trimming, cost, total. Okay, so we gotta start putting this shit together. I don't think this one goes right here. No, it doesn't. Description. Jack of all trades. That's not how you spell it. He's got a lot of lawn ornaments. I really like...
You know, Sheriff, the EW
I
on
guess
the
let's
shears
listen
we
to the
found
story.
could stand for Emily Weisborough. She's lived in the house next door for as long as I can remember.
Way to go, Joe.
Thanks, Fireboy.
Maybe she saw something. Time to pay her a visit.
She probably just let him borrow the shears.
Emily is probably inside. Maybe we should have a look around before we knock.
That's illegal. Oh my... She got first place! Why would she need to kill second place if she got first place? There is a cat. I think she's thirsty. Oh, the cat toys! She's gonna say, these are the same kinds of cat toys that were in the lawn. Maybe she switched the ribbons. Well, maybe she's thirsty. What do you use for that? A water? Watering hose? You use a watering hose for that? Bottle cap. Oh. Bag of mulch. Hold on, I will continue clicking things that aren't necessarily things I need for a while. Oh, sorry. Ruby, there's a Ruby Cubie. Poison! So we don't even have all the suspects yet that we might need. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 hey! These look like the footprints. They're too big to be Emily's. Two more cat toys. Hey, Shelly, happy Friday. She could have just, I mean, you can just wear shoes that aren't your size. If someone's gonna kill someone, you gotta think that they might be lying about something else too. They're lying about not being someone who kills someone. So why not lie about their shoe size? Come on, Jessica. Feed the cat. I've gotta use this. That's not a can opener. A Snickers! There's literally just a Snickers bar and an Oreo right there. Whoa, 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 wait, hey, hey. Is that not a milk bottle? Bottle cap, hammer, milk bottle. I don't see the milk bottle. I've thought I've clicked everything that I thought was the milk bottle. Chat, do y'all see a milk bottle? Oh, here's some ugly shoes. Oh, there's the hammer. Letting you highlight a fun fact. The bottle cap is on the little wood. Oh! I thought that was an ashtray. I had to approve the term little wood. Acting like a wall log? What's a wall log? What happened? I've tried to click all of these things. Oh, here's the milk. Yeah, you're right. I didn't see that at all. Now, Casey had to approve Big Wood, I think. Someone had to approve Big Wood. Jack Delgado, Jack of all trades landscaping. It's a quote from Jack Delgado, a local landscaper.
Fluffy, Mittens, come and get your milk.
Oh.
Good morning, Mrs. Wiseborough.
Wow.
Oh, good morning, Sheriff.
She looks
Jessica.
less human than the other
What are you
ones.
doing here?
Emily,
She looks
something
less
terrible
human.
happened next door. Matthew O'Neill was murdered.
Casey, I say let Automod keep them. Let chat learn their lesson. Let Automod keep
Yeah, we
those.
found these garden shears at the scene with your initials on them. Are they yours?
Well, yes, but I had no idea how they got there. What are you implying?
That's on chat.
No matter what some people might say, I had nothing to do with anything.
She definitely did it and was gonna
But I
not
was wondering
this.
if you saw or heard anything unusual next door this morning.
Well, there was an argument. A bad one by the
They all
sounds
look
of
like they've used the eye brightening
You
filter.
didn't happen to recognize who was doing the arguing.
Which?
Matt, for one. The
I guess
others
I should
sounded
listen
like
to them.
Jack Delgado. You should have heard the insults they
It's
were
important to
trading.
learn when to talk, and I'm still doing
Well,
it. I'm
that
still
is
talking
helpful,
over.
thank you. Now, on a happier note, I saw you earned an honorable mention ribbon for your roses, Emily.
Read her.
Congratulations.
Honorable mention.
Thank
Read
you.
her.
Our garden club president, Thomas Pickering, came by earlier to give it to me.
What time was he here?
Honorable mention? That just means you
Oh, I
lost
can't remember
everything.
exactly. Somewhere around 11 or 11:30.
Thanks, Mrs. Wiseborough. You've been very helpful.
Well,
Sounds
Jessica
we
looks
should
like
track down
this
Jack
was replaced
Delgado
with
so
like
we
a
can ask him
cat,
about this argument
a
Emily
cat
overheard.
mouth. Thank you for the 2 gift subs, Eris. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Judy, thank you for the bits. Are there any murders she wrote? So we stopped on season 3 and we just picked it up actually this week. We just watched the episode where her
Hello,
nephew's
Jack.
accused of murder because he's
Hi,
working
Mrs. Fletcher.
at an
Sheriff,
accounting firm
what
in
can I do for
New
you?
York.
You can tell us what you were doing at Matthew O'Neill's house
New
this
York.
morning.
Why?
He's dead, Jack. Probably murdered.
And his neighbor
He
says
looks
she
like a
overheard
potato.
you and Matthew having an argument.
Emily Wiseborough? That figures. She's never been one to mind her own business. But yeah, I was there. Matthew wanted me to do some last-minute landscaping before the garden contest got rolling.
And?
And Matthew didn't like the stones I used to edge his hydrangea beds. And he's the one who picked them out. He said he wasn't going to pay for the work I'd done.
Emily said the argument became rather personal.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I guess it did. Matthew had a way of getting under people's skin. Look, I admit I yelled at the guy, but I didn't kill him.
Did he have any enemies?
Well, Emily,
She
for
does
one.
this a lot.
Her cats were always coming over and using his gardens as a litter box. Matthew hated that.
Uh-huh. Anyone else?
If
Just
you have a pet,
Avery
you do.
Donaldson,
And that
Matthew's
pet's
arch
pooping,
rival.
you pick
Those
it
two go
up.
head to head for first place in the garden competition. And every year for the past 5 years, Avery wins.
Avery.
If Avery always beat Matthew, that doesn't give him much of a motive to kill him. Losers have been known to kill winners, but seldom the other way around.
Losers trying to kill winners. That's so me. Everyone's always trying to kill me. Why'd it get so quiet? That's so me. Is that who? Who's Kevin James? Is that Paul Blart? Is Kevin James Mall Cop? I think I saw that movie in theaters. Don't y'all love that all the movies I've ever seen in theaters were M. Night Shyamalan's Avatar and Paul Blart? And Paul Blart. I never watched King of Queens, though. Jesus in file. Something about me? Uh-oh. I need to fix the fan with the tape. Oh!
But, shout out to everybody with social anxiety. I kind of feel sorry for you.
Thanks, Fireboy. Jack's been working on Avery Donaldson's garden. There's only, this Cabot Cove is so small. There's got to be only one, gardening place in the whole place. More shoe prints than that. Oh, in the truck. Let's compare Jack's shoe prints with the ones we saw. Love these mini games. I have to locate this pattern. Oh my god. Oh my god. Should we just guess? Oh, 1 of 3. Locate the left pattern in each... Oh, like I probably have to click that pattern in... Oh, in each column. Okay, I'm the problem. I hate this one. Okay, got it. Oh my god, I have to do this 5 times. Oh my god. Okay, I just saw that one. It's there. It's not that one. And that one. Is this how you compare? Justin has these tennis shoes that have the cutest, that leave the cutest prints. They look like the shoe print, for whatever reason, comes to a point, and it looks like Santa's elves were walking there. I don't see this one anywhere. Oh, got it. 2 sets of footprints in the sand, kinda. I clicked out of the game. Oh, they seem kind of bold. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh my god, it's getting harder. Not keen on this one. So that one's kind of faced sideways. I do need to be hydrating. I'll try to actually look at the hydrate redemptions today. Because I do need to stay hydrated. We may only do 1 mystery today and leave the last 2 for their own video, because I am still coming down from yesterday's migraine. One of my famous migraines. Oh. Well, they auto-redeem, so I see the thing pop up over my face sometimes. Those are more for y'all to get to have something pop up over my face. I know y'all love when things pop up over my face. I did get nauseous, but I didn't barf. Is this not a wrench? I don't know what that is. An extinguisher. I was shoveling saltines in my mouth. The only thing I can stand to eat. Megan McMigraine. It's been said I'm the Martha Stewart of migraines. Who's got the... Because I know that one of us always has the migraine, so... We have that Half Moon Joe community shared migraine. So which one of y'all has the migraine now? It should be just ramping up for someone, because it's just ramping down for me. It's just vibing out for me, so it must be vibing in for one of y'all. I'm ready to get rid of it. You had it yesterday, too? That's not fair that 2 of us had it. Someone in pre-show volunteered as tribute. My eye is twitching. A bottle? Whoa, hey. A brush and a wrench. Oh, that's a wrench. There are different kinds of wrenches. There are different kinds of wrenches. They have a razor. Just look at that. They have this bag of soil and just a razor, or a plant pot, and just a razor blade sticking out of it. Y'all see a brush? I'm looking for a paintbrush, but maybe it's a hairbrush. Your Honor, the victim's bald. Your Honor, the victim's bald. Your Honor. That's me at Judge Judy. Oh, right here. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I would like to do that one. This user has the brain cell. This user has the migraine. Thank you for the bits. I need to add that one so people can steal the brain cell. A barbell. Your Honor, the victim's a twink. Barbells? Your Honor, the victim's a twink. Do y'all see a barbell? Now, do y'all pronounce it barbell or barbel? Is a long, skinny thing. Oh, relatable. Oh, relatable. Relatable. Long and skinny thing. Relatable. I don't see it. It's got to be one of them. It's got to be hidden in this hidden object game.
Okay, let's move on.
Thanks, Final Jacob. Do y'all see it? It's a dumbbell, not a barbell. I don't know the difference, and clearly neither does Jessica. What's the difference between a barbell and a dumbbell? Between the oil and box. Over here. So, first of all, I don't know where the... Oh, oil? Oh. What's the difference between a barbell and a dumbbell? Barbell goes on bars, dumbbell is...
Interested in hearing what Avery has to say about all this.
Oh.
Let's go find out.
Hello, Jessica. Sheriff Metzger. I presume you're here because of Matthew O'Neill's death.
Word travels fast.
He's family.
Well, let me save you some trouble. It's true that Matthew and I were rivals in everything from Halloween decorations to Christmas lights, but it was always a friendly rivalry. I wished him no ill.
In a game like this, he's the one who did it.
In spite of Matthew's
It's
temper?
always the bald gay.
Well, he was always pretty easy to get riled up.
Divas, I know who they're
Don't take this the
gonna...
wrong way, Mr. Donaldson, but where were you around 11:30 this
I
morning?
know who the murderer is.
That's easy. I was at Maine Coast Garden Supply, buying some mulch.
Your garden is lovely, Avery. I've never seen anyone have so much success at growing tropical plants as far north as New England.
The secret
like
is my
Avery.
greenhouse. It allows the more tender plants to get a head start.
Stevie.
You mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest.
In fact, I want a spin-off game where I'm Avery and I get to kill the people of Cabot Cove. And I get to kill the people of Cabot Cove. That's the spin-off game I want. Yo, there's a second Murder, She Wrote game. I'm
you
just
okay?
clicking things. Thanks, girl detective. Am I ever okay? An O, A, E. I need an A and a U. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. The receipt, I'm assuming we need these bags of mulch. It's always the bags of mulch. He's got a beautiful garden. First place ribbon.
You're bald.
Oh, but y'all don't tell me where things are unless I ask. Unless I ask. Kiss on the horse. Thanks, Crust Daddy. Hunka Majunka, 26 months, 26 butt crummies. Was it the Murder She Wrote that I talked about butt crummies, or was it that was the, no, you're fine, you're fine. That was the, or was that the Sims episode? And then y'all talked about butt crummies on Blue Sky for like a day. Let's not do this again. Jevite, thank you for the 32 months. I'm glad your headache's gone. Listen.
What do I have to do to get out of here?
That's awesome. Hate the headache. Pass it on. Thanks, Shay TV. Looks like the spigots are stuck, so I should probably use a wrench, which it says exists somewhere. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what this tree is. These are very Nancy Drew graphics. And a very Nancy Drew soundtrack as well. There's still another bag of mulch. There's wrench, bird, handbell. Now, is the handbell real, or is it a fake? Is it a different kind of handbell? Oh my god, it was a bell! I thought a handbell was a type of weight. It was a ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-ling. Weather's pretty good here. Pianist Leah, thank you for the bits. He's using bodies as fertilizer. Did you hear about Soylent Green? Did you hear about Soylent Green? I've never seen the movie, but I did see Drop Dead Gorgeous, where she reads the thing from Soylent Green. Teeth for Hair, thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate it. I've never seen the movie, but I think it's a famous movie. Yeah, I'm seeing this game. I'm not sure if this game is 640 by 480 or 800 by 600. So y'all are seeing the screen a lot bigger than I am. I need an actual magnifying glass. Now, do y'all see where the spigot is that I need to fix? Oh, I guess I fixed it. Yeah, Soylent. Is it a movie about like a dystopian future? Not this, Shelby. It's gonna be wild if Avery didn't do it.
Tomorrow morning, I'd like to stop by the garden club office. Maybe Thomas Pickering can shed some light on things.
If the bald gay isn't the killer, I'm gonna be like, this game's progressive. If the bald gay isn't the killer, I'm gonna be like, what a progressive video game.
Hello, Thomas. Are we interrupting you?
Not at all, Jessica. Sheriff, come on in.
Mr. Pickering, I was hoping you might remember what time you visited Mr. O'Neill to judge his garden.
He looks like he judges gardens.
Based on the time displayed on Matthew's broken watch, it's possible that you were the last person to see him alive.
I think it was around 11 or so yesterday morning. I can't quite remember the exact time, but I can assure you that Matthew was very much alive when I left.
Did you know about the rivalry between Mr. O'Neill and Avery Donaldson?
Well, of course, everyone in the garden club knew about that.
Not this,
But I don't
Michaela.
think Matthew ever got upset over it.
What did he get upset over?
I think Matthew was more irritated with Emily Wiseborough, because she let her cats run rampant across his garden. That and the fact that the woman
would be
has a
pissed
streak
too.
of paranoia a mile wide. She accused Matthew of spreading lies about her on more than one occasion.
You
What
need
sort
to
of
clean up
lies?
your pet's poop.
Once she complained that Matthew
Especially
told
if
the
they're
other
pooping
garden
in other
club
people's
members that she
yards.
liked to garden in her bathrobe. Another time, she accused him of starting a rumor about her stealing plant cuttings. Things like that.
Chat, raise your hand if you're Emily. Chat, I know we have some Emilys in here. Chat, I know we have some Emilys in here who are letting their cats shit everywhere in other people's yards. Your partner does not pick up after his dog? That infuriates me because I have stepped in. People in the city need to learn to pick up their fucking dog shit because I have stepped in dog shit and it infuriates me because I always pick up piggies. Your neighbor's dog jumps the fence and poops in your yard? You gotta pick up your dog shit. Am I supposed to put these back in the... I'm having to decorate his office for him? Oh. If he had killed Emily because her cats kept pooping in his yard, and I were the judge, I'd be like, well, justified. I'd say, not guilty. It's not the pet's problem, it's the owner's problem. When I walk past dog shit and there's a little dog baggie vending, like free dog baggie thing right beside it, I'm like, what is the truth? What's the truth? The truth is you were lazy and you didn't care about your neighbors. And you hate the environment and you hate me especially. That's what I'm suspecting. Oh, Piggy sleeps in the bed with us, so I'm pro dog sleeping in the bed. But I understand if people don't want their dog to sleep in the bed too. Some dogs don't want to sleep in the bed. I think it's valid for people to want to leave their house and not have to avoid mounds of dog shit everywhere they go. As a dog owner, and I always pick it up. If I ever went outside without a poop bag and my dog pooped, I'm still gonna pick it. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna get a leaf. I'm gonna put it in my mouth, like the ending of Pink Flamingos. In the ending of Pink Flamingos, when she picks up dog poo and eats it, and you know what? She ate.
Stop.
Thank you, girl detective.
Stop.
Thank you for Hell Lace Mini. Do y'all remember that? Am I losing my mind? I finally saw the original Hairspray as well by John Waters. Happy, thank you for the bits. Literally holding this company together. I'm glad
Cool
you got
story.
to pop in. I'm sending you good vibes. Oh my god. Thanks for the sticker, Fireboy. So the original Hairspray is not a musical. The John Waters one is not a musical. It was later turned into a musical. Pink Flamingos was a fever dream. Now, Serial Mom, I love Serial Mom. That is one of the... That movie's hilarious. With, what's her name? Oh my God, Ashley. I haven't seen that one, Mavis Gary. When we were in LA, we got to go to the Academy Awards Museum, whatever, had a John Waters exhibit, and the whole floor was John Waters stuff. And they had Kathleen Turner's court outfit.
So according to Thomas,
and the note she
Avery
writes
and Matthew were never bitter enemies. But
in
I
court
still
as well
think we
is
should
hilarious.
Follow up on Avery's alibi.
Yeah, who knows? He could have altered that credit card receipt any number of ways to make it look like he was at the garden center at the time the murder took place.
He could have altered the credit card receipt. Just call the credit card company.
Good morning, Carol. How are you?
Ooh.
Better now. Finding Matthew dead like that yesterday was quite a shock.
Of course. Sheriff Metzger and I spoke with Avery Donaldson yesterday. He said that at the time Matthew was killed, he was here shopping. You wouldn't happen to have the original copy of his credit card receipt, would you?
Not that, Ashley.
I think so. It's somewhere around here. You're welcome to look for it. This place gets to be such a mess, and I never seem to have the time to organize it.
She put on her best pirate shirt today. I know the sleeves are rolled up, but they look puffy. Carol said, "Today I'm a pirate." You know what? Change your costume, Carol. Change it around. She wants to wake up and be a pirate. You go, Carol. What a mess. I should help Carol clean up. Well, that's not really my job. Whoa, 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 wait, hey, hey. She sold all that mulch. She's got poison too. No one is green gardening. Oh. And now I also need a brush. Oh, not that one, I guess. Whoa, 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 wait, hey, hey. These are the tiniest little things. Lots of lethal pesticide. Y'all don't know this about me. Actually, you do, because I talk about it a lot. I took organic gardening in college. So I could not have killed someone with pesticides. I took organic gardening in college. So it could not have been me, in case y'all were wondering. It could not have been me. Witchy Pop Star, thank you for the bits. Glad you got to be here. Have a good weekend. Well, that was it. That was part of the, it's embarrassing to say now. I was in honors college. And so that whole semester was working in the organic gardening and then reading environmental books, such as Silent Spring by Rachel Carson, Legacy of Luna by whoever wrote that one, The Monkey Wrench Gang by whoever wrote that one. It's just like embarrassing, yeah, how smart I am. Well, some about me.
So bald. So ugly.
Thanks, Judy. That's why I'm going bald. That's why I'm going bald, because there was so much information in my brain, it started pushing the hair out. It started to push in the hair out because there was no more room. So, if you're wondering, yes, the rumors are true. Not that, Jessie Cake! She was the whistleblower. She was like the whistleblower of DEET and all of that. Well, I don't remember what else she whistleblowed. She blew the whistle for. Broken glass, mulch. She needs to put her mulch where it goes. It's not that. Oh, is this mulch? I mean, I know this says mulch, but there's no mulch there. The word mulch? I needed to find the word mulch. You gotta specify these things, Jessica. I run it. Yeah, people need their mulch. It's a pretty big day for mulch in Cabot Cove, but it's also a pretty big day for murder. Wait a minute, does it mean broken like spectacle glasses? I was looking for like broken drinking glasses or broken window glasses. No, I actually left before I graduated from the honors college. I left the school before I did, but then I went back to the school, but then I didn't do honors college when I went back. I had some life learning to do. I was too smart for it. The tulip to be planted is right here, is it not? I have to find a she keeps telling me to find a... She's telling me to find a... I'm assuming I need a dustpan brush. But I found a brush and she said no. Every time I click the tulip, not the toilet. Oh, this hand broom is what I need. There we go. Here's Avery's cell receipt. One of my employees handled the cell, but she's not working today. I see. Special order. We aren't computerized here, at least not yet. Girl, you need to get a computer program.
Has Seth made any progress in determining how Matthew died?
We don't even know how he died yet!
He and I are going to have another look around Matthew's garden to see if we can find anything that might help.
We don't know how he died yet? Then how are we looking for the murderer?
Matthew's death does match the time on his broken watch, 11:30 yesterday morning, and I've determined that he was poisoned.
That makes sense. The blue tinge on his lips and fingernails indicated it.
What I don't know is what kind of poison killed him. Could have been a lot of things.
We don't have the equipment to run the blood test.
I'm hoping that we'll find some new clues to narrow the list of possibilities.
Someone... Oh, there's a half moon. Those fucking cat toys are back, and I swear to God, I'm gonna tie him to a brick and throw him through Emily's fucking window. Every time one of Emily's cats shits in my yard, I'm gonna tie that turd to a brick and throw it back at her. Okay? I'm gonna return it with a free brick. With a free fucking brick. I wouldn't be surprised if this one did turn out to be an accident. Like the cats accidentally knocked over some poison in his afternoon Chardonnay. Let's just say I'm gonna dip that cat turd in a stick of dynamite and return it through her in her gas tank. Okay? Oh, we do have fun here in Cabot Cove. Oh, so now I need these cat toys. We do have fun here in Cabot Cove. The kitchen. No, I wouldn't do that. Whoa, Yay! Okay, there used to be a mushroom over here, but the mushroom's somewhere else right now. Pull the switch. Beans? I have to find beans? Ornate box and beans. So I probably have to, like, plant. Like, here's... I was thinking about dynamite, because this looks like a stick of dynamite. Pull the switch. Do y'all see a switch? Beans! Justin likes to sing this song that cracks him up every time. Where he goes, beans, beans, they're great for your heart. No, beans, beans, they're good for your heart. Beans, beans, they're great for your heart. And he thinks it's so funny because he doesn't rhyme it with fart. Not Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Beans, beans, they're good for your heart. Beans, beans, they're great for your heart. And he sings that when we cook beans. I love him. Trim the dead vines. I found the switch. Not the secret. Then correctly rearrange the image to open it's get This can't be a slide so this definitely says daffodil. Daffodil? More like a daffodilf. Hello! Daffo. Hello! So it's not a slide puzzle, that's good. You just click to and it rearranges them. That's good to know. No slide puzzles. I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna do this one next. This one is... Oh, well, I did the one type of flower I knew. What's this? Something's wolf. Don't tell me. Or orchid. In a so oh, okay. I did say don't tell me things until I ask, though. Thank you, it's sunflower. But continue not telling me. Don't tell me things until I ask, please. It's not Rose. Oh, no, I'm talking to myself. Oh, that is a good thing for me to point out, though. Usually when I want chat's help with something, I say, dear chat, before. So that's valid. Yeah, I talk a lot to myself when I play these games, but normally when I am asking chat for a tip, I say, dear chat. So thank you though. Chat never tell me anything. Yeah, I have to fix the pictures too. I'm thinking, obviously, the sunflowers go down here. I'm guessing there's probably multiple sunflowers in this one. I don't know what the deal with this one is. We'll figure this one out later. Oh, okay. So I know what an orchid looks like. I know what a daffodil looks like. Let's figure out what this other one is. Do y'all know about these ones that are called like, I don't remember the name of them. They're really pretty. Do y'all know about, what's those flowers that are really pretty? Chat, what's that flower that's really pretty? Do y'all know which one? No, one that starts with a R. Ranunculus. Is there a flower called ranunculus? Ranunculus. Those are the flowers that Miss Stone sent us. And they were so freaking gorgeous. Ranunculus. And I looked at him, I said, that's redonkulous. What's homunculus is a word I've heard before too. What are those? Oh, ranunculus were your wedding flowers. They were so gorgeous. I took a picture with my phone because I didn't know what they were, and Google told me. And Google told me. What would you like me to tell you? Ah! Never mind. Okay. My Google just went off. Well, I did find that out too, Shelby, but they're not the buttercups you think of when you think of buttercups. They look totally different. But I think they're in the same realm. Oh, that's an alchemy thing. Oh, no. Joe Nicole, thank you for the bits. I hope that migraine doesn't stay with you long. Wonder Girls. For the 32 months. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, dear chat. What's the first letter of this one? Because I feel like I'm going to know it, and I feel like I'm on the verge of a breakthrough. It starts with a C. Can. All right, dear chat, what's the second letter? The second letter. C-A. Oh. Can I sing you a clue? Barbie saying all the names. Canatira? Canatria? Cantoria. What's the third letter? Automobile country? Ford? Car? Oh, chrysanthemum? Car... What the fuck? Cartnonia? It's gotta be a flower I've never fucking heard of. Chrysanthemum? Carnation! Instant breakfast. Whoever said instant breakfast. Yeah. Whoever said fucking carnation, instant breakfast. That's what did it. Great British Baking Hoe, thank you for the 6 months. I do appreciate it. I'm feeling a bit better. Mostly better, we'll say. Ooh. See, what's the deal with these? There's got to be like 2 of them. What's the deal? Ah! What's the deal with daffodils? What if I laughed like that every time I did something right in a video game? Would that be fun? Would that be good for engagement? Okay. I know what an orchid looks like, so the rest of this has to be a carnation. Beautiful with a difficult laugh. I wish I had the first part of that and not the second part of that. People slipped in things. Oh. That one goes over here. What is that one doing over here? Okay, so it's looking like it's gonna be some kind of flower. I don't know what. Something tells me it needs to be scooted over, but maybe not. Let's give it a go. Oh, shoot. Okay, why not? And now this is a fucking mess. This looks like someone threw up some cabbage. Yeah, the sunflowers are off because they didn't turn green. These need to go over here, and I just haven't wanted to do it yet. So, this looks like someone threw up some cabbage. I don't know what the fuck's going on over here. This looks like cabbage diarrhea. Justin made cabbage soup once, and it was just purple water. And I said, I'm ordering pizza. Hello. Hello. I said, I gotta open the Domino's app. We're not doing cabbage soup. I love cabbage, but we're not drinking it. Love cabbage, but we're not drinking cabbage. I'll eat the cabbage in a salad or something. But Justin enjoyed it. He ate the cabbage soup. Something's got to go in that corner, but I don't know what. Probably some cabbage. Okay, let's scoot this over. About this cabbage. Oh, that looks good. Oh, I guess that I don't think any. I'm not sure any of these go here. Maybe this one goes here. No, I think it does go there. Let's move this over. I don't think those two go together. I think that's a me problem. Okay, I'm seeing it. I think I'm seeing it. Well, not really.
You're perfect. You're beautiful. You look like Linda Evangelista. You're a model.
Thanks, girl detective. Oh! Oh, God, they're ugly. Oh, God! He hid his seeds behind a secret box thing? That's what cabbage is. Why does cabbage look like carnations?
The resemblance between certain cabbages, particularly ornamental cabbages, and carnations, comes down to a few key factors. Leaf structure. Both ornamental cabbages and carnations have layered, ruffled, or frilled leaf/petal structures.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It looks like castor beans. They're source of a deadly poison. How do you know that? I researched it for a murder weapon in one of my books. You might want to check for that, Seth. Where would they get castor beans? They don't grow in these pots. Oh, there's the mushroom. Coffee! Maybe Matthew drank some pesticide by accident. Well, we already found. We already know. Sun and spoon. The sun and the spoon! You've heard of the sun and the moon. Now, let me introduce you to the hit comedic duo, the sun and the spoon. Oh, that sounds like, I don't know, maybe a sitcom. Maybe like a sitcom. Coming soon to NBC. You've heard of the sun and the moon. Now, let's introduce you to these two gals who just moved to New York to open a bakery. The Sun and the Spoon. And then it shows a funny little clip of them. It's just two broke girls. But I've never seen two broke girls. Do y'all see? Okay, dear chat, where's the sun? Oh, and dear chat, where's the spoon? Dear chat, where are both of them? Oh, perfect. Thank you. So I just clicked the sun. Table. Perfect.
Judging by what Thomas Pickering said earlier, Emily didn't tell us the whole story about
They should have
how
given
she
her a
and
different
Matthew got
outfit
along.
in all of
Mort
these.
and I should probably speak with her further. Sheriff, take a look at these photos I just found.
Looks like Emily made a hobby out of watching the comings and goings of her neighbors.
Oh God, is it gonna be creepy?
It appears that her cats have gotten into her collection. There are photos all over.
We should see how many others she's got around here.
Well, Jessica always had the best clothes in the show. They need to give her more outfits. Not her taking Polaroids of her neighbors. This is weird, Emily. This is weird, Emily. I want to see these pictures. Oh my God. And I still have 12 left to find? Good God. Good God. Emily does need a hobby. This is the problem. She needs to try talking to them. Try a little hello. What happened to hello? How are you? My name is. Introduce yourself to some people instead of stewing in your own house until you start taking Polaroids of everybody. They have kind of set her up with like the stereotype of like crazy cat lady. I feel like they're relying on the crazy cat lady stereotype for Emily. Okay, I need one more photograph. What's that worm that we all have? There's something that you have. Oh, two more. If you're a cat owner, how close am I? I love our neighbors. We have a group, a dog walking group, went out with them last night. What was I about to ask y'all? Oh yeah, that worm. And it's like 95% of cat owners have this worm in their brain. Oh, that's it? Toxoplasmosis? Is that real? Is that the name of it? What does it do? Not the ringworm. That's a fungus.
Stop.
Thank you, Nightingale. Well, if you don't have that, you got the things, you got the mites in your eyebrows. Oh, getting piggy with it. Oh. It makes you love cat. Are you joking? So you don't mind the smell. It makes you... Okay, dear chat, where are the last two photos? Because I don't see them. Pink oh, I mean, oh, okay. I was about to say. It still says I need one more. Maybe I make a photograph out of it or find the one out of this. So she wants... Noisy! Chat. I know some of y'all in this chat have this type of photo album. Noisy. House in poor repair. Keeps me up at night. Oh, no, wait. I have one of these for y'all. No, wait. I have an album of this for y'all. It says, chips the lowest amount of bits for trauma dumping. Tips the lowest amount of bits for trauma dumping. Let's do other ones. Let's do has toxoplasmosis. Cat controls it, has catworms in their brain. Constantly badly behaved children. Them. Oh, there are multiples which can go in each. Annoying pets. Keeps me up at night. House in poor repair. Good God. Oh, probably this one. The house is pretty bad in multiple ones of these. Thanks, Judy. Shameful behavior. That dog, shameful. What shameful behavior? Well, there was a guy dancing with a bucket on his head. Guests at all hours. Probably them. All of these seem... There's noisy, maybe. Noisy and very nosy. That's ironic. Okay, keeps me up at night. We gotta change. Is that shameful? No. Annoying pets. Me taking a picture of someone's kids. Annoying pets. Annoying pets. It's just a picture of y'all's kids. Keeps me up at night. So that could be that. No. Are they trying to reach a kite? I thought it was a balloon. What the fuck is wrong with that? That would be like, is in my yard or something. Get out of my yard. Badly behaved children? No. Very nosy? And it's not shameful. Oh, that's probably, oh, that could be overgrown yard. Keeps me up at night. I mean, I have a picture of the pets. Okay, you could switch this one. Keeps... This one could be house in poor repair. Well, I'm just trading them out for shit. It just keeps being this one that's shit. Could shameful behavior be a broken chair? Maybe we do that, and now we do guests at all hours. Are those guests? No. Those are guests. Well, Which one of these is considered nosy? I guess that is, do they have a camera or something? We're literally right back to where we started. The kids looking at the... Oh, these could be very nosy, you think? Oh, yeah. Badly behaved children. Shameful behavior and keeps me up at night. That looks shameful. Oh, nice. We're back to this one.
Can't check that off yet.
Keeps me up at night. Would think that... Oh! Oh, that's considered noisy. I didn't know that was considered noisy. Not organizing her photos. Look at this, Sheriff. I wonder what Avery was doing in Matthew's garden.
What are you doing with those?
What are
Just
you
have a
doing
look
with
around,
those?
Mrs. Wiseborough. You got quite a talent for photography.
Did you keep tabs on who came and went next door?
Maybe I did. It seemed a prudent thing to do. Matthew was always telling lies, always plotting against me.
Girl, she
What was Avery
needs
Donaldson
to
doing in Matthew's garden while Matthew
get out
was
of the house.
I don't know what he was up to, that Avery. He's probably told you things about me, too. Don't believe them.
Okay, ma'am.
We were curious, Emily, as to why you
Good
showed so
work.
little
You're a
emotion
natural.
at the news
Thanks,
that your
Frijoles.
next-door neighbor had just been murdered.
Well, if you must know, Matthew and I didn't get along particularly well. In fact, we weren't even speaking to each other.
You don't say.
Thomas Pickering said Matthew was upset because your cats were trespassing in his garden.
What? Ha! I'm the one who deserves to be upset. Maybe my cats did roam next door, but Matthew didn't have to introduce a horde of earwigs into my rose garden to get even. What exactly are you accusing me of? This conversation is
Y'all,
over.
can I tell y'all, the suburbs are wild.
She's a real piece of work. Thomas was right about her paranoia.
Everyone in the
Paranoia
suburbs
or
is
no,
just
she did
suspicious
see Avery
and
next
watches
door,
each other.
and we need to find out what he was doing there.
The suburbs is where people go to lose their minds. Everyone's losing their mind in the suburbs. Judy, thanks for the bits. Oh, that is a good one. I actually did not live in the suburbs. So I grew up, the first like 18 years of my life was in the country. Literally, we didn't have a neighbor. I lived in a field in the woods. My parents then moved to a neighborhood. And that's probably when I was living with them about 2 or 3 years in my 20s. And I did have undiagnosed depression. But otherwise, I guess I've always lived in a city. I've never lived like in the suburbs. I lived in a field in the woods. Opera, thank you for the 15 months. I appreciate it. Rogue Grave, thank you for the bits. It's riddled with mites, parasites, worms, and butt crumbs. That's what Rogue Wave said. Throwing the poop over the fence.
Avery, Emily Weisborough took a picture of you in Matthew O'Neill's garden mere days before he was murdered. What were you doing there?
Nothing. I mean, I was there, but I was just trying to find out why Matthew was sneaking around my garden.
Oh, boy.
Matthew was over here without your knowledge?
I'm almost certain he was stealing seeds from my tropicals. I found footprints all over the floor of
You
my
can just
greenhouse.
order things. What
It
is
was
these
probably
people
a
just
futile effort to copy
order
my
things
success
online?
and beat me in the garden competition next year.
I see. Speaking of footprints, was Jack Delgado here yesterday morning?
As a matter of fact, he was. Now there is someone who could have killed Matthew.
What makes you say that?
Well, apparently Matthew refused to pay his bill, and Jack was pretty upset over it.
Yes, we've heard about that.
Everyone's yard is just shit. I don't know how any of them are winning any of these awards. No one here has a good garden. They're all garbage. A-E-I. It's always the I. I'm telling you. It's always the I. Now, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with those apples yet. Leather gloves. Paper bag. Okay, I keep touching the apples. Hang the red lanterns. So they're not apples, they're lanterns. So they're not apples, they're lanterns. Whoa, 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 way! I love a toilet planter. If I ever get to have a yard, it's gonna have so many garden gnomes, so much weird shit in it. I would love to have like a row home, front garden, and back garden. Oh, I see the hooks. Listen. I wasn't there yet. I have a whole bunch of stuff to find. Listen, I have a list that I don't look at, and I just click randomly. So I'm pretty busy right now. Big list. Big potty. I love lawn ornaments. I would have so many. I have a to-do list. Let me live out loud with my to-do list. It's like monkeys on a typewriter. I'll eventually get it. It's like monkeys on a typewriter typing Shakespeare. We'll eventually get it. Do y'all know about them? Do y'all know about them? A T-Rex statue? That's a good idea. If you had a group of monkeys on a typewriter for all of infinity, they're at least gonna they're gonna eventually type every single thing that could ever be said and that has ever been said. For if they're typing for all of infinity. And so, we're eventually gonna get Shakespeare. We're eventually gonna get the hit movie The Mummy. We're gonna get this stream. Some of the monkeys will type out everything I've said in this stream, word for word. And Shakespeare again, probably. Y'all don't know about it. I'm sick of teaching y'all. I'm sick of having to teach y'all about monkeys on typewriters. I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. The lyrics to Sneaker Night, the Lizzie McGuire movie. They're gonna type it all. It's already been typed. I need 2 more hooks. I'm not seeing the hooks. Is that a hook? Uh-oh. Here's one. Why didn't someone tell him to hang up his own damn lanterns? Why did someone tell him to hang up his own damn lanterns? His own gush damn lanterns. And also, hang them up in the right spaces. They're not pretty like this. I really don't see another hook. Dear chat, where's the last hook? His own gush damn lanterns. Top left. There's a hook? Oh, thank you. Hey, if you see Jack, can you take these gloves back to him? These belong to Jack? Well, they don't belong to me. I never work with thorny plants. Jack must have left them behind when he was here yesterday morning. I'm pretty sure he's looking for him. These are practically new.
Emily may be a snoop, but we've found Jack's footprints at every garden we visited. Maybe he can shed some more light on the situation. Taking his gloves back to him is as good an excuse as any to speak with him again.
Y'all ever see a lizard and then it flops its tail off at you?
Jack doesn't appear to be around, but I think I'll wait.
Well, we're not taking pictures of everyone's backyards. Yeah, how lizards lose their tails when they want you to chase the tail instead of them. Y'all don't know about lizards losing their tails as a... I'm sick of teaching y'all. Did y'all never take natural history? Biology? So many screwdrivers. Just kept buying screwdrivers. They had a sale on screwdrivers. Had to buy all the screwdrivers. Yeah, the lizards. City Redneck, 24 months. I appreciate you so much. Have fun! Going to Disney World, right? Have a good trip. Always great to see you. Enjoy that rainbow moon. There's the barbel. We would play horse. There's that basketball game named Horse. And one time, this is at my grandma's house. And then one time a lizard was over there and it had thought it got scared of us and it left its tail wiggling. And I had seen it. You're okay, what's the vibe for Friday? I can adjust the vibe. What's the vibe for Friday? If it's not unhinged, what are we doing?
What do I have to do to get out of here?
Thanks, Frijoles Mini. We could talk about butt crumbs again. I can always circle back. 2 more screwdrivers. My God, and not a single one of them in the toolbox. What is a butt crumb? Soul Skater, you gotta watch the very, very end of the last Sim stream. I'll explain it again if you want me to. But I knew someone who had a roommate and was annoyed at their roommate about leaving butt crummies on the toilet seat, which is when you don't have a bidet and you're wiping too hard and there get these little toilet paper crumbs on the back of the seat. And she would call them butt crummies. This, and I will tell y'all right now, this is so, thank you, Girl Detective. This is so far from the worst thing I've ever said. That is so far from the worst thing I've ever said. So far. So I don't want to hear it. I won't let it die. I mentioned it once, and then the entire next day on Blue Sky.
Me too.
Thanks, girl detective. I mentioned it once during the stream, and then the entire next day on Blue Sky, that's the only word about 10 of y'all typed. I had never mentioned it again until I was asked about it just now. And so I obliged. We all know what it is. We just didn't have a word for it. It's like when they had to make up a word for love. It's like when they had to make up a word for love. It's like that. That's the real lesson, Soul Skater. It's time to get the bidet. I need to see. I need to find 3 screwdrivers. Do y'all see 3 screwdrivers? What if one of them is actually a vodka orange juice, a screwdriver? Thanks, Maddie. Butt crummies, fatal amnesia. Oh yeah, dear chap, I need 3 screwdrivers, and they aren't these little things that I keep thinking are screwdrivers. Oh my god, you're right. The 3 hanging up on the fucking wall. Dead ass. We had to put them all in the toolbox before we could move the toolbox. You think we'll help after that? Well, it's a good thing I never read the polls. You can't trust the polls. Triggered. You can't trust the polls. Cabot Cove garden competition. Prizes $5,000. Well, if there's something about a small town and someone's making a flyer, they're going to use about 10 different fonts. A promotional flyer for this year's garden competition.
Something I can help you with?
Caught
Hello,
snooping.
Jack. Is this your flyer for this year's garden contest?
Yep.
It says here, sponsored by Humboldt Chemical.
Yeah, they put up $5,000 cash
Well,
and
that
$5,000 worth of free Humboldt Chemical garden
That
products for
poll
the
would
winner.
upset me if I could read.
My goodness.
But I can't.
That's quite a generous
I'm a streamer.
prize.
Not only that, the winner gets to compete in a New England-wide competition where the prizes are even bigger.
So there.
I suppose that would explain why Matthew and Avery were spying on each other, despite their rivalry just being a friendly one.
Oh, it wasn't so friendly, Jessica. Not with all that prize money and free gardening products at stake. Once Matthew even asked me to tell him some of Avery's secrets, but I didn't want to get in the middle of it.
Oh, before I forget, Avery asked
He's
me
gonna say they're
return
not
your
his
leather
gloves.
to you.
Those aren't my gloves.
Those aren't my gloves.
They aren't. Avery said you left them at his garden yesterday morning.
No, those gloves look pretty new. If they came from Maine Coast Garden Center, maybe Carol remembers who she sold them to.
Carol does not keep good records.
Thinking. I'll go ask her.
Hey, Kay. Carol does not keep good
Miss
records.
Sullivan, do you sell this brand of leather work gloves here?
Pirate Carol. Carol
Yes, I
said,
do.
"Arr."
We were wondering if you might remember who bought this particular pair recently.
She just, her
I
shirt
don't know,
is giving
but I
pirate.
can probably find the invoice. I'm still looking for Avery's invoice, too. It's been so crazy here, and I'm short-handed. If I come across either one, I'll let you know, Sheriff.
Thanks. Are you okay, Carol?
She found a
Not
dead
really.
man.
Things have been so crazy. I have customers coming in for the latest seed shipment, but the packets have gotten lost.
Well, why don't you take
Carol
a moment
had to
look
find
for
a
that
dead
invoice
body.
while
Of course
Mort and
she's
I
not
get this
okay.
sorted out.
I have to find. Hold on, chat. What is this? What are these words without the vowels? Chat, we're playing Hangman now. Several of y'all have said that Carol looks like she's smelling a fart. And I'm just gonna say it. Y'all are saying that. So if y'all want to talk to me about butt crummies, you can't act like y'all are high and mighty, not talking about the things you talk about. I just killed a pothos, actually. This winter was very bad for our plants. King Corn Dog, thank you for the reverb fart. I appreciate it. This winter was very bad for our plants. Well, we had a pothos. Well, I kept having to, I mean, the realty, I kept having to go to funerals and I kept forgetting when I watered the plants last, and so the plants got a little bit neglected. And I inherited some plants from a friend that were already very close to death, and it just wasn't going to happen for some of them. Farts are not tangible like butt crummies, though. That is not true, because if you can smell it, it's in your body. If you can smell it, it's in your body. Something's in there. Something physical. King Corn Dog, thank you also for the 6 months. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I know, and I know this about some of y'all. Let me tell you right now. You have to close the toilet lid before you flush the toilet. And I know. Look to your left and look to your right. 99% of the people in here aren't closing the toilet lid before they flush the toilet. I don't even care if it's number 1. I don't care if it's number 2. You close the toilet lid, not the seat. That always stays down because I only sit to pee. You have to close the lid before you flush the toilet, or else it's Yellowstone Geyser Diva with the everything that's in the toilet. If you can smell it, it's in your body. Yeah, your toothbrush better be in a cabinet, divas. Y'all don't taste that? That shit in your mouth? Thanks, girl detective. Y'all don't, chat, y'all don't taste that? That shit in your mouth? We lost 5 viewers. We gotta weed out the weak ones. Oh, I need one more seed packet. Do you see one more seed packet? Dear chat, where's the last seed packet? You're seated with this gone. See? This is what I'm talking about. Oh, is this it? I found it. I thought that was a Mongo. Oh boy. I hate this. Blooms in fall. Okay. Ooh, girl. I hate this. That could be any of them. Blooms in spring. She can only have one type of each plant. All right, so there's only 2 of these can be the butterfly. 3 of them can be the butterflies. One of them is no deer. I don't know why it says non-flowering, but the symbol for non-flowering is no deer. I don't know what that's about. Annual. Oh, we always get to this point. Okay, evergreen. And this one blooms in spring. Why doesn't this one show up? Blooms all, oh, it says blooms all summer, but oh, I think I don't understand the symbols. The symbols don't have anything to do with the words. Do the symbols? Oh my God, there is a key up top. Holy shit. Then how did I get all of these? Wait, I'm finally coming into my psychic powers. I'm finally coming into my psychic powers. Not the sirens. Not the sirens. It must be the organic gardening class that I took. Must have been the organic gardening. Drought resistant. All right, let's think about this. Nope.
I'm a straight A student. I'm in the Honor Society, and I'm first year clarinet in my band.
Thank you so much, Momo. Let them know. Let them know. My timing college is finally coming to use. Let them know. I think I'm going to have to switch more than 2 of them, and that's what kind of upsets me. Bloom summer to fall. Drought resistant. So what is... Full shade? Full shade. T. Drought resistant. Moist perennial. Okay, blooms in fall. Blooms summer to fall. So that also means it's still blooming in fall. Ah!
Oh, Jessica, bless you. You have no idea how much you helped me out here today. I have bad news, though. I still haven't found that invoice. I'll keep looking,
Carol.
though. I promise.
Carol, please get it together.
That's fine, Carol. I noticed that you're still waiting on that mulch order.
Yes, I'm afraid so. Add it to my list of worries. I've got customers clamoring for it left and right.
Is this her first year she's been in business?
There
Does she
you
not
are.
know about gardening
The final
season?
toxicology results from Matthew's autopsy have come in. The poison was definitely ricin.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. It must have been introduced through the small punctures I found in his hand, since there was no trace of any poison in his stomach and
I know
no
what
other visible
happened.
wounds.
I know what happened.
The rose in Matthew's hand.
Oh, no, I
Maybe
don't.
the punctures were inflicted by the
wrong.
thorns on the rose he was holding when we found him.
They certainly could have been.
I thought, time out.
Kind of makes the owner...
When they said punctures in the hand, I thought maybe the cats dipped their fangs. I thought the cats did it. I thought the cats dipped their fangs in the poison and then bit his hand. So that, because they wouldn't let him poop in their yard. Oh, or stigmata.
Ship of those reinforced leather gardening gloves Avery found all the more important. I wonder if it's possible to trace a flower back to the person who grew it.
It is, if the flower is fairly rare. And the person to ask about this flower would be Thomas Pickering.
Any chance you could tell us what kind of rose this is, Mr. Pickering?
It's a Verona rose. Very rare.
How many people in Cabot Cove grow Verona roses?
He looks
As
like
far
he
as
is
I know, just
high.
one. Emily
not now.
Wiseborough. She's actually gained some notoriety among rose enthusiasts because of her Veronas.
She's kind of the only one who has
Is
motive,
that why
isn't she?
earns at least an honorable mention in the garden competition
Is
every
it?
year?
Isn't that right?
It's fair to say so, and she really does an excellent job with them.
Would you mind if we poke around a little while we're here?
Not at all.
Oh, the other one thought the other one was stealing seeds. The other one thought that the other one was stealing, that the dead one was stealing seeds from him. That doesn't seem like good enough motive. You can order seeds online. I don't know if Cabot Cove has internet. Oh, Big Smash, thank you for the 5 months. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. It's always the eye I can't find. Well, we'll just start finding stuff. Something about me is I love a hog because I love clicking. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Something about me. I love clicking. Oh, oil. Close the drawer. So is one of the drawers is stuck. If Avery wins the competition again this year, I will see to it that you are replaced as judge and club president. Thomas, I think you may have understated how serious the rivalry between Avery and Matt. Okay, so it could have been Avery. Oh yeah, in a few years, Emily's gonna be pretty upset about 5G. Do y'all see the eye? Dear chat, where's the eye? Hey, Mitch. Cabinet tree. Ah, thank you. All right, pencil holder. Candle. Oh. I've seen this logo before. Yes, they sponsor the prizes. That pencil holder's part of the promotional packet. Wasn't that his mug? Candle and stapler. I wish someone would help me find my stapler. Hello. I lost my stapler and I couldn't find it for like 7 years. Hello. Had to buy a new one. Hello. I lost my stapler. That's just the whole story. I lost my stapler. I bought a new one, a mini stapler.
So Emily's the only one who grows Verona roses in Cabot Cove.
Don't jump to any conclusions,
Let's
Sheriff.
jump to conclusions.
If she grew the murder weapon in her garden, she has a lot of explaining to do.
I mean,
starting
at the
now.
least. At the very least, she's letting her cat shit in someone else's yard. We should put her in the stocks for a few days, right? Chat, at the least, put her in the town stocks for a few days and let people throw the turds back at her. Am I right?
Emily, do you mind if we take a look at your rose bushes?
Am I right?
Go ahead. They are award-winning, you know.
It looks like Emily's conducting an experiment with different colored roses. What was the name of that monk who did all the stuff? What was the name of that monk who he had all his plants fucking each other? Gregor Mendel. Mendel. Pea plants. Oh, this isn't how rose growing works. Oh my god, and they switch every... No. Oh, this is a nightmare. Oh. Wait. Oh. Do we have to make them spin every time? I'd remember where they were if they didn't change places every time. This one's right. There it is. Do y'all remember that King of the Hill episode where Bobby was growing plants? They had one of these last time. No, I know there's a pink one somewhere. It might be this one. Hold on. Okay. You can open and close them individually. You are just... What? Well, that is cheating. That is cheating. Select pairs of pots. It feels like cheating. Thank you, girl detective. I've never cheated in a video game in my life. In my life. Who do y'all think did it? Because I hope it was Emily. I just want to see Emily in handcuffs. Do you know? I just hope it was Emily. Yeah, what if it was Emily's cat? I feel like it might be... They have to have at least one where it's an accident. I feel like it's got to be an accident. It's the eye again. I can never find the eye. All right. Oh! I didn't even read that on there. My gay brain said, make a tea set. I wasn't even reading the hidden objects list. My gay brain said, make a tea set and pour the tea. I didn't even read it. I'm not even looking at the list. I'm just clicking. We say the same things over and over for 4 hours. Yeah, and that's what scratches that itch in our brains. Oh, Thomas! Look at this little gnome right here. Something about him. Okay, I have to find a spider web. No, see, I didn't even find the eye yet, and it still let me click the spider web. So we don't know what the reason is for not finding the letters. All right, do y'all see the eye? Dear chat, oh, I found it. That gnome is chat. That gnome is chat listening to me talk about monkeys on typewriters, and butt crummies for 4 hours. A baseball. A sparrow. Oh, so it's when they're not visible on the list. That makes sense. Because I never do look at it until about the end when I have to. A brush. Oh, yeah, that... Now, the garden hose I remember from one of the other ones. Oh, no, here it is. Butterfly. That's a brush. And a sparrow. I don't know what sparrows look like. I'm just assuming it's the only bird. There's a bird. They do love brushes, and every time it's been a different kind of brush.
Mrs. Wiseborough, we know that the rose that was used to kill Matthew O'Neill came from your garden. The one we found in his hand exactly matches the ones you grow.
This case should be called brush, not brush.
I didn't kill Matthew.
The evidence points
if
to
you
you,
didn't
I'm
kill
afraid.
Matthew,
You
then
had means, motive, and opportunity.
Him having to look at you every day.
I can prove I didn't kill him.
Him having to look at that haircut every day across the fence.
At the time that Matthew was killed.
Him stepping in cat turds.
Out, Sheriff. Besides,
having to watch you take pictures of him.
Her yard, and where would she have obtained the ricin?
You got a point there. Emily, did you ever have any reason to suspect that the garden competition was being rigged in Avery's favor?
I always suspected that Thomas and Avery had some sort of special arrangement that kept Avery in first place every year.
What made you
Yeah.
think this?
If she didn't kill him, how does she explain
Well,
those ugly
that
clip-on
newspaper
earrings?
article you found, for one thing. After Thomas retired from Humboldt Chemicals,
When do I get to
he
accuse
used
people?
his connections with the company to increase the competition's prize and prestige in New England.
He neglected to tell us he used to work for Humboldt Chemicals. Is that why he was made president of the garden club?
Yes, it's also why our friendly
So
garden
it's all
exhibition turned into
rigged.
the fiercely contested event it is today. Everyone's spreading tales about everyone else.
Sad.
With so much at stake in the
It's
garden
devolved
competition,
into
it would
chaos.
be surprising if there wasn't cheating involved.
And it all started when Thomas became president of the club.
We need to talk to him and find out if Emily's claim that Thomas and Avery had the competition rigged is true.
I love the cheery music after
Okay, Mr. Pickering,
all the
level
murder
with us.
accusations.
How did Avery Donaldson really win first place in the garden competition year after year?
His garden is consistently the best. That's all there is to it.
Thomas, what exactly did you do before you came to Cabot Cove?
I used to be a chemist.
Why didn't you tell
Hey,
us that
Ragtag,
before?
good to see you.
I didn't think it was relevant.
I appreciate it. Thank
I'm
you
afraid
so
it is
much.
relevant, Thomas, since Matthew was murdered with ricin, a poison that was chemically extracted from castor beans.
It looks like
that's
he's
something you'd
asking
have the
people to
knowledge
smell
to
his
accomplish.
fingers. Does
My
this
work
smell like
at
anything
Humboldt
to you?
Chemicals is what got me interested in how chemistry could improve gardening. But it isn't a reason to suspect me of murder. Besides, I don't have access to castor beans.
What are
He has a
castor
point.
beans? What are castor beans? Why is it something you need access to? It seems like the cop in each story is always a pointer. What castor oil is made of. Now, what's castor oil? Because I have castors on this chair. But they're not made out of oil. Riddle me that. Good for hair growth. Yeah, ricin's what killed him. So that's why we're all talking to everyone about castor. Not iCup. Have y'all heard about Bofa? Chat, have you heard of what's going around? Y'all know about Bofa? Bofa D's nuts. Oh, I'm supposed to be finding books? Those aren't books, those are playing cards. Gotta. Yeah, the thorns had ricin on them, and that's what killed him. All right, dear chat, where's the E? Man, some of these things don't look like books to me. I'm gonna have to play. Oh, there's my stapler. I need to play a book, not book. Sometimes I get out my Kindle. The window. Oh, thank you. Sometimes I get out my Amazon Kindle and I say book or not book. And then I don't read anything because I spend the whole 2 hours that I have asking that question. That I don't have time to read by the time I figure it out. Let's see. I need 3 more books. I did not even see a book there. It just looked like the carpet was a little different, so I clicked. If I were a book... I keep thinking it's there, and I keep thinking it's here. Oh. Oh no, there's one more! Oh God. Oh, whoa, hey. Oh. Strange, some of these books were piled up on that lovely little box. It's almost as if they were trying to hide it. There was one book on the box. Select the tumblers to rotate the images to determine the correct combination to open the box. Well, there's... Do I know the combination? Is there a clue? I would guess it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rose petals. Yeah, how would we know? That's a lot of options. Okay, chat. Well, let's try all configurations. Well, chat. It's time to try every single configuration. Maybe the combination is ricin, but spelled out with flowers. Oh, is it alphabetical? Well, we can't look back in the office. Oh, what's a hint? Select the tumblers to find the identical flower. Oh, okay, so I just have to find the... All of these have one of the same flower, and I think the hint just told me which one it is. Oh, I skipped it! I think the hint just... It wasn't a hint, it was a solution. It wasn't a hint, it just gave me the solution. Thomas, a check for $5,000. Avery wrote a check for... He wants to win for $5,000? Step 1, hint. Step 2, done. I performed some tests to determine the acidity of the soil so I could recommend a good chemical fertilizer. That's worth $5,000. Well, Avery was afraid Jack might take it as a criticism of the work he's been doing. Jack's been known to get violently angry.
Maybe we better speak with Jack again. It seems he might be the one with the real temper, not Matthew.
Is Matthew dead?
Jack, did Thomas Pickering ever do any chemical work for Avery Donaldson that you know of?
Ha! Thomas doesn't do any work for anybody.
We know you were at both Matthew's and Emily's places the morning of the murder. You had the opportunity to grab one of Emily's roses to use as a murder weapon to kill Matthew over your unpaid bill. Or maybe because he criticized the work you'd done.
Come on, Sheriff. My skin's thicker than that. Besides, at the time Matthew was killed, I was dropping off 5 bags of mulch over at Avery's place.
Sounds like he knew he needed an alibi. Sounds like he knew that he needed an alibi. Those letters were finally really easy to click. Oh, I still need the Y though. Just like in the murder! I need the Y. It's missing a battery. I found it! I can't click it for a second. I need to find a nut. I need to find a wrench. What was missing the battery? The light. There we go. Don't forget to buy more mulch. Yeah, the day for every bag Carol had in stock. Then Avery lied about buying mulch at 11:30. Because Jack bought it out before then. People can just lie? People are just lying? You could have left behind the leather garden gloves. The gloves you found at Avery's aren't mine. They're too small for me. He's right, Sheriff, and the same question. Where would he have gotten the ricin? I think that 2 people might have been involved in the murder. Oh, either 2 people or a cat. Either 2 people killed him or 1 cat. That's all I can figure out. Fire extinguisher. That's not a horseshoe. That's a magnet. But now I still have to find a horseshoe. Walkie-talkies. I remember that some of my friends growing up lived in a neighborhood and they got to have all these fun walkie-talkie games. And since I lived in the woods outside of town and no one was a neighbor, I didn't get to have walkie-talkies. And that bothers me. And I'm upset about that. 3 cats in a trench coat.
Carol's had some luck finding Avery's invoice so we can find out what he really bought that morning.
All I got to do was throw my turds over a fence.
Carol, have you been able to
and
find
watch
those
my teeth disintegrate by using well water.
I haven't even had a chance to look. You're welcome to see if you can find them, though.
Carol, you gotta get it together. Girl, there's a huge gardening community, and they need their gardening supplies. Carol's got to get it together. I'm not always going to be here to help clean up her shop. Not that, Michaela. Whoa, wait, yay. I never talked in class. I was afraid. I was trying to hide in the corner. Did not want to be perceived. That's why I have to talk so much now. I've got to get it out of my system. Okay, stopwatch, hand, bell? So is it a hand or a bell?
Are you okay?
We do have fun. Thanks, Freehold Lace Minnie. So is it a hand or a bell? Watering can, scissors, crowbar, hammer. Uh-oh, smash the birdhouses. We said, Carol, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of your shit. Avery paid for a special shipment of tropical plants. What I don't see is mulch. That confirms Avery lied. He told you he bought mulch. He definitely lied about that. Do you happen to remember? We should have just asked that question. Uh-oh. Castor oil plants. Avery. Well, let's not arrest him now. Let's wait till he kills someone else. Well, let's not arrest him just yet. Let's wait for him to kill someone else. Let's have a little fun. Let's treat ourselves. Let's treat ourselves to a little fun. I thought well, to be fair, they've had too many fingers pointed at Carol for it to be Carol. Looks like the leather gloves were purchased by Thomas Pickering. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Gardening season has turned me into such a scatterbrain. Well, let's let's like catch him in the act of killing
Everything is
someone,
starting to make sense.
but like also let him
I
finish
know
it
who killed Matthew O'Neill.
because they're all kind of
One
annoying.
last thing I need to check out first.
Bye, Willows. Don't worry, I just hydrated. Don't worry, I'm hydrating. Don't worry, I'm hydrated.
I just need to find the proof that my theory is correct.
I'm too
Just lend
hydrated.
Avery a hand by taking down these leftover decorations for him, and take a little look around the place while I'm at it.
Too hydrated. My organs are so wet. My organs are sopping. Did everyone stop typing? They're sopping. I got the hiccups. Why didn't we find the castor beans here earlier? If he's got castor beans, why are there so many paper cranes? Origami cranes, 24. Oh God. They all look so different too, because it's just paper folded in different ways, from different angles. Oh no. Oh no, it's just paper. It's paper that's been folded in different ways to look like things. All right, dear chat, where's the O? He took down the oh, I found the O. He took down the lanterns because he hates me. Six more paper cranes. 1, 2. I keep thinking that's one, but it's not. I mean, I don't see any more. Should we just burn down the garden? Should we just burn down the garden? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, Ree. Well, we kind of know he did it at this point. Let's fuck around with him. One more crane. One more. There's that lizard! Somewhere out there in the universe are monkeys at a typewriter telling me exactly what to do in life. And the thought of that is really comforting. Did y'all see where's the last one, dear chat? It's yellow. I keep thinking that's one. Oh, wow. Interesting. There's something peculiar. Oh, I've been trying to click this since the very first one. The tiles with touching sides have matching colors. Oh, that's fun. I like this. So these have to go in the corner. Because the green has to go in the corner. They don't rotate, do they? Oh, love that. Okay, love that. Probably a red here. And then I'm definitely have fucked this up. Love that. That was fun. Everyone's got a secret little panel in their garden.
Castor oil plants? I thought so.
Jessica, what are you doing here?
I told you it was gonna be the ball
the rice
game.
that killed Matthew O'Neill
I
was
told
made
you.
from castor beans grown in your garden.
I told you.
You imported these plants from Florida specifically for that purpose.
That's preposterous.
Oh,
I
that's
have no
not her
idea
angle.
how to make ricin from castor beans. Besides, you seem to have forgotten that I have an ironclad alibi courtesy of the Maine Coast Garden Center.
I know that. That's why you needed an accomplice, Thomas Pickering.
So
Between his
everyone did it
background as a
except
former
Emily?
chemist and your access to the raw materials for ricin, you made a perfect team. And while you were busy establishing your alibi at the garden center, Thomas was delivering a ricin-tainted rose to
Thanks,
Matthew
Halls
O'Neill.
Balls.
You're correct that Thomas and I were a team, but the only thing we're guilty of is rigging the garden contest.
Not his angle.
My exotic plants need a staggering amount of fertilizers, pesticides, and other chemical help to thrive in a New England climate. So we struck up a little arrangement.
Yes. Thomas made sure you won the competition every year, ensuring you received a generous supply of Humboldt Chemical garden products. And in return, you gave him the cash part of the prize.
Wow.
It was worth giving Thomas the $5,000 every year to maintain the scheme. Much
I want the
richer prizes
$5,000.
awaited me if my garden advanced to the New England regional competition and won there. But the arrangement never included murder.
Pianist Liga. No bodies as fertilizer.
I think Matthew became
Thank you for the
suspicious when
bits.
you began winning the competition year after year. Suspicious enough to threaten to start an inquiry and have Thomas removed as president of the garden club. If that happened, your winning streak and everything that came with it would be over. That was your motive
I would
in
blackmail
silencing
him so
Matthew.
that I would win.
And Thomas?
1 year.
What was his motive?
Thomas didn't want to lose his position as president of the club or
Thomas?
his $5,000 annual bribe. Perhaps more importantly, he was afraid he would face censure and possibly legal trouble for fixing the competition. What I think happened the morning of the murder is that while you were establishing your alibi at the garden center, Thomas was making his rounds judging gardens. He went to Emily's garden first and took her shears
that was a
and
generous
one of her roses
picture of
with him
Emily.
when he left. Being careful to wear gloves, he painted the thorns with ricin. It takes only a minuscule amount to kill, and went next door to Matthew's garden. He left the rose for Matthew to pick up, knowing that the thorns would prick his hand
Hey,
and deliver the fatal
fam,
poison.
welcome.
He also left behind Emily's garden shears to cast suspicion on her. Finally, Thomas went on to judge your garden and left his gloves here so no one else in the competition would see him with them.
That wasn't part of the plan. I didn't know who those gloves belonged to. Thomas thought the whole thing up and threatened to expose me as a fraud if I didn't go along with it.
That's enough, Avery. I figured
This
you would
is
panic and sell me
convoluted.
out. That's why I need to silence you. And now that you figured everything out, Jessica, I'm afraid you will have to go too.
Hold it right there, Pickering. Put that gun on the ground, slowly.
Did you hear it all?
Everything. More than enough to put both Thomas and Avery away for a very long time.
I guess this whole matter just proves the old saying, you reap what you sow.
Oops. Oh, how we laughed. We missed a key. I guess we do. It says we missed a typewriter key. This happened to me last stream too. Did I miss? I can see myself missing the ribbons, but I don't feel like I missed a key. Maybe I did. There was a Y one time that I missed. They need to stop. Well, then they need to start over. It's A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Y. And that's the upsetting part. Judy, thank you again for the bits. Honeymoon Cake, thank you for the bits. We all need our chemicals. The sheriff coming to save us, but he was doing this with his hand instead of helping. But he was doing this. And Avery shot all 4 of us. And so Avery shot all of us. Ja Lemons, thank you for the first time sub. And for the bits, welcome. Great to have you here. Jessica's last case. Ooh, going to listen to Mayhem. It's not May. Someone used the pointy finger as a real gun, and it worked? Well, chat, in the next episode of this, we're going to be playing Secrets and Ashes. And then the final curtain. I need one of those solved ribbons. That's what your therapist gives you when you graduate from therapy. You get a ribbon, a blue ribbon that says solved. Have you gotten your blue solved ribbon from your therapist yet? What was the Ashes game with Ashley Tisdale fighting in the Iraq War? Book 4 is so good. So far, book 2 is my favorite. I like when she's not in Cabot Cove. Too many people die per population in Cabot Cove. House of Ashes. House of Ashes. I remember y'all telling me about that green ribbon. I'd forgotten about that ghost story. Well, Andy, no one in here is going to graduate from therapy, no. Well, no one in here is going to be graduating from therapy. No. 4 might be my favorite. Well, we'll have to find out next time. I'm really enjoying this. This is probably my favorite hog game we've ever played. I really like this. I like the pace of it. I think the characters are hilariously great. Yeah, this game is so fun. There's a second one too, one that's called Return to Cabot Cove, I think. I haven't heard much about it though. This one makes sense. Okay, well, I will. That's going to be all for today. I don't want to start the next one until the next episode. We might do the last 2 in the last episode. We'll see how they are. Well, there's the timed. I could play these timed. It's either timed or relaxed, but I'm not going to do timed. That scares me. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm also gonna try to get rid of the remaining headache. Sorry I talked about butt crummies again. Sorry. Oh, let's do the apology part. Sorry I talked about butt crummies again. Sorry that I accused some of y'all of murder. Did I accuse someone of murder? I can't remember. It's been a long 3.5 hours. Oh, okay, well then let me rephrase it. I'm sorry y'all felt disgusted when I talked about I'm sorry you felt the type of way that you did. Is that better? That's more honest. All right. I'll see y'all next week. I'll let y'all know what's going on next week too. I'll post the schedule on Monday. But we'll be playing this, Hitman, Sims. We'll see what's all on the docket for next week. But for now, oh no. That is all for today. Thank y'all so much. We have a lot of games to play, and so I gotta try to fit them all in a schedule. But we'll figure it out. Thank you for the bits, donations, subs, gift subs, wonderful Patreon patrons. Y'all are just freaking amazing. Thank you to the mods, keeping us safe, keeping the vibes going. Y'all are wonderful. Y'all, take good care of yourselves this weekend. Please exhibit self-care. Stay hydrated. Don't look in the mirror too long because you start to dissociate. Look both ways before you cross the street. Wear your seatbelt. Love y'all so much. I'll see y'all on Monday. Bye.